Welcome to the Other 99% podcast. I'm your host, Lisa Duck, a coffee-loving direct sales enthusiast who's obsessed with a good digital system. Come join me for a realistic look into the world of direct sales. We'll explore inspiring perspectives, learn about unique business tips, and celebrate success stories that often go untold. Because on the Other 99%, every seller matters. Hey everyone, it is me, Lisa, and welcome back to another episode of the Other 99%. Today, I just wanted to chat with you about something that I see many direct sellers. I mean, over the years that I've been with direct sales, I see this happen. And what it is people just put their brakes on in their business in December. They usually go until, that dreaded holiday cutoff because they seem to think that that's the cutoff for their business, and they get to stop working their business, and then just pick it up in January back when they are ready to start. Now, I'm here to tell you that it is very important for you to take time for yourself. I mean, I'm not saying that don't take any time for your family. Like, you need to rest and recharge, but there's a few things that you can do so that you're not necessarily taking your foot off the accelerator and applying the brake in your business in December. But you want to be able to take your foot off the accelerator while pushing the cruise control button. So think of that analogy when it comes to your holiday shut off time, or because I know all of the companies are promoting this right now. And here's something to think about. Our products sell the rest of the year, no problem. Our products are not just gifts. So don't think that, just because the holiday shut off for shipping is hit, doesn't mean people aren't going to buy. Okay. So I came up with 5 tips to help you. Not necessarily tips, but 5 talking points. I mean, that I want to talk to you about, to help you think about what to do, how to apply the cruise control on your business, in December. So first of all, you need to stay consistent. So if consistent means during the holidays that you go from posting daily in your group or your on social media to posting twice a week or 3 times a week, then do it, but just be consistent. Spend at least 15 minutes. I would say 15 minutes at least 3 times a week. I mean, I would say more, but I mean at least 3 times a week on follow-ups, because you still need to be following up with people, because it's true what they say, the fortune is in the follow-up. And then make sure that you're doing the odd check-in on team members if you have them. Okay. Because they, again, they might be the ones pushing the brakes on their business, and you want to keep them active, because you don't want January to hit and them say, oh, okay, now I need to start working my business, because what you'll find is that their businesses won't actually go. The momentum won't start building, and their businesses won't actually pick up until probably, I would say February, maybe mid-February. So try to keep their wheels rolling as well, as long as yours. And I mean, feel free to share the tips that you have with your team, because many of them see that dreaded shipping cutoff and they say, okay, time to stop my business. Like I said, I see that many times, and it baffles me, honestly. It just, how people they stop doing everything. But anyway, on to tip 2. I mean, we're in the holidays, guys. I know not everybody celebrates, but the majority of people do celebrate the holidays. So share what you're doing. I mean, share how you're gifting your product. Share, behind the scenes things with you. Maybe, and even you don't even have to be with Epicure to do this, but share with your community some of your favorite holiday recipes. even maybe give them the recipe or, go live making the recipe. And you could be making the recipe while you're talking about something else in your business. Um, like all these things matter and all these things help you build that know, like, and trust. And then talk about things that you might be doing to save some time during the holiday season. You just never know what tip could help others that you have. And like I said, doesn't always have to be related to your business. Tip number three, and I think this is so important because we know that a lot of our businesses aren't really working during that at least a 1 week period during holiday. Like we shut down on Christmas Eve, and I mean in Canada we have Boxing Day and stuff like that, and we might start up after New Year's. Um so there's that whole week that's gone, and we need to start in mid-December planning for January, at least mid-December. So think about how you can book events in the early January, but you need to start promoting that mid-December because most people aren't really checked in late December. So I mean, start sharing the events that you have booked. Start talking to new recruits who might want to start their businesses up in the new year for a fresh start. um if you have them, like there might be something coming in the new year that you could start giving sneak peeks or teasers about. Like I know with my business, for example, we're relaunching a program in the new year that's going to be exciting, and we're going to, like, I mean, it's not that it's new, like it's just a New Year's based program. Like most people are thinking about healthy eating. So why not take advantage of that opportunity? So what can you do in your business to um launch excitement in the new year? Okay, number four, and this is so key. This, I mean, I do this all year long, not just during the holiday, but it's very key on the holiday. Start automating tasks, schedule posts, schedule emails, schedule texts, and do them now for these special dates. Like we know they're coming. It's not like they're a surprise. So let's create these posts and emails and text messages. And again, only work on what you're currently doing. Don't start putting in a new system just right now. Now's not the time. It might be during that little bit of a lull time that you have later in December to start implementing new systems. But right now, you just need to keep that momentum going. So, I mean, we know when Christmas is coming. We know when New Year's is coming. So why not automate these messages? Yes, there might be some pop-up specials that your company is doing where you're just going to have to jump on social media if you choose to, and then go in and get that post scheduled. But I mean, your main stuff is going to be scheduled. Like it could be a video that you pre-recorded. I mean, you don't necessarily need to go live. Now there are a bunch of different platforms that allow you to look like you're live on Facebook. I personally don't use them. I mean, if I do a video, I just say, "Hey, I pre-recorded this video." I'm like open and honest with people, saying that, I'm busy right now, but I just wanted to make sure that if you're on social media, that you're getting this information. Like your customers know, like, and trust you for a reason. So be real with them. And then this goes right into number five. I mean, like, focus on building those relationships. So send out some holiday cards to maybe your top 10 customers, especially if your back office has a way to um, sort through who might be your best customer based on sales or something like that. Send out the cards and the thank you and the holiday cards to these people. They're the ones building your business. Think of people who may have referred you through the years. Maybe you want to drop a little sample in the mail to them as a thank you again for the referral. What's that going to do? It's going to put you in front of them and in their mind again while they're seeing people during the holiday season. And if they referred you once, what are they going to do? They're going to refer you again. So, think about things on how you can build relationships. I mean, even a simple jump into messenger chat and do a simple voice message saying, hey, so and so, just wanted to make sure that I got this message out to you. I hope you and your family have an amazing holiday season. And let me know if I can help you with anything. Otherwise, we will see you in the new year. I hope you have an amazing um, end to 2024. And let's see what great things we can do in 2025. I mean, just be authentic, be you, and just do it. Like just build relationships. So to sum it all up, I guess what I'm saying is, that momentum matters. We need to keep that momentum going so that we can cruise into January and not necessarily like stop at the stop sign and then try to accelerate. So stay as active as you can be, but please, please, please take some time to be with your friends, your family, and enjoy the holiday season. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing end to 2024. And we will see you again next week on another episode of The Other 99%. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. This episode of the Other 99% podcast has been brought to you by Spice It Up with Lisa Duck. If you're struggling with the question of what's for dinner, let Epicure help you put quick, delicious, family-friendly meals on the table in 20 minutes or less. Learn more about what Epicure has to offer. Visit spiceitupwithlisaduck.com. And if you're new to Epicure, be sure to use promo code EPIC15 in your cart at checkout for 15% off your entire first order. Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to listen to the podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you would take a minute to rate and review the podcast, I would absolutely love it. And if you know someone who really needs to hear this podcast, please feel free to share it with them. More listeners, the better. And if you know someone who would like to be a guest on the podcast, or you yourself would like to be a guest, be sure to check the link in the show notes or visit lisaduck.com and click Be a Guest. We'll talk to you soon.